So you're probably wondering, why would I come on social media and tell everybody how I was a side chick and how I then ended up with that same person's friend? You think I'd be embarrassed, right? You think that I'd want to keep my private life private and not let everybody see that I acted so stupidly. But I want everybody to see that. So the reason why I told that story is mostly because I feel like somewhere out there, there are girls that go through the same things. Maybe not exactly the same thing, but similar things to me. And I feel like nobody was really providing me guidance. So it's important for me to provide other people with guidance. And from hearing my story, you can hear red flags, you can see where things went wrong, you can visualize these things that happened to me and see them in your own life and how you could probably end up in a similar situation as me, right? Now, personally, I don't feel like I'm a girl that suffers from daddy issues. You know, my daddy wasn't around, so that's why I act the way I act. I don't really feel that way. I just feel like I had a lack of guidance. It could have been from a male or a female. It could have been from a mother or a father, auntie or uncle. You know, just guidance in general to keep me from making the decisions that I made. So when I say that to say I'm not a girl with daddy issues. I don't have daddy issues. I just have communication issues where I just wish somebody would have taught me what it was to be loved. Because I have this idea in my head that to be loved is to be Jody and Yvette baby boy. That's what I believe. That's what I feel. That is my standard. That is my picture of love, my picture of a home, because that's what I saw growing up. I watched Baby Boy a lot. I've heard I hate you, Jody, 50 million times. So I'm convinced that that is the standard of my relationships. Is I feel like hate is love, love is hate. And in order to show you that I love you, I must hate you and tell you how much I hate you. But in truth, I really love you. That has been what all of my relationships were like. They were all Jody and Yvette standard. Not in the sense where I was being cheated on, really, but more so just the level of disrespect that was present in all of my relationships. The crazy that my mind used to go through, you know, being a toxic person and being toxic in relationships, you know, being so aggressive and, you know, kicking you out of my life, but really I want you to stay, I want you to chase after me, you know, things like that. You know, that's my standard. And it's led me down nothing but downfalls. You know, I didn't see healthy relationships growing up. You know, my grandparents were divorced. Both sets of grandparents were divorced, maternal and paternal. My parents were divorced. My aunts were not married. My grandparent, well, one of my grandparents remarried, but then he died when I was very young. So I don't know what love looks like. I don't know what healthy love looks like. I don't know what that's supposed to be. You know, I'm 25 years old and I'm trying to figure it out. And in figuring it out, I'm fucking up a lot on the way. But you have to go through a bunch of trial and errors to really finally figure it out, because after a while you get tired. You know, you get real tired of just you once you realize that it's toxic and you realize that you're in a bad place and these relationships aren't working out, you know, you get tired of it and you want something better, you want something different, you want something new. So that's why I get on here and I tell my stories, you know. I keep telling y'all, check on your girl children. Be there for your girl children. Whether you're the male or the female, it's up to women as well to show our kids, to show our daughters, what is love supposed to look like? What is a healthy relationship supposed to look like? It's my job as a mother to show my child what a healthy relationship is supposed to look like. And that starts with me getting into a healthy relationship. whatever that may be. I don't know when that will be. I don't know what that will look like, because I'm currently battling a lot of toxicity within myself. I am detoxing my toxic ass spirit. Okay, and that looks like not talking to the people that help me and encourage me to be toxic, like my ex, who I would love to engage in a wonderfully toxic part 2. But, and don't get my ex confused with my baby father. Those are 2 different people. Red Balloon is different from Jay Sean. It's 2 different people. So, I want to engage in toxic things, but I cannot, because I need to show my child that he needs to be in a healthy relationship. And that also starts with mental health. And we all know that I don't got it all together up there just yet. But that's why I'm in therapy. Therapy is around for a reason. You're never too young or too old to be in therapy. If there is a problem, you need to fix it. Therapists are fixers. I'm just saying. And, you know, it's 2020. It's time to stop being, I love my therapist. I boast about my therapist. I want everybody to try my therapist. I have had amazing therapists in the past, you know, because mental health is sexy. I don't know if anybody told you this. Maybe it's not the word on the street, but mental health is sexy. It is very attractive to be mentally whole. It is very attractive to be put together. It is very attractive for you to be okay. And I mean, it's okay if you're not okay, but you got to get there. And getting there takes a lot of work, and you have to be willing to put in the work. So, I say all of that to say this. I tell my stories so that people can learn from them. I can look back and laugh at it. I can look back and be like, damn. But in the moment, it wasn't so great. And a lot of the time, a lot of people are living in those moments right now. And you want to come out on the other side. I came out on the other side. Am I better? I'm getting there. But if I could help people avoid being in those situations, I will. I will tell every story I have. I will tell everything that I know that I've been through, just so that people don't fall into the same patterns. My life will be an open book for my son, just so he does not fall into my patterns. And when I have my girl child that I'm praying into existence, once I get married, I'm going to let her know everything. She's going to know everything. I will not allow my child to walk in the same steps as me. Because I've been there, I've done that, I didn't like it, and I don't need you to go through it. Okay, and that's what a lot of parents mess up, is that they want to hide things from their kids, expecting that they don't go down the same path. No, you're pushing me further into that path by not telling me what's down there. Because if you don't tell me what's down there, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to want to see for myself. Who doesn't hear, just feel, and I like to feel. You can't tell me not to touch the pot and think I'm not going to touch the pot. I'm going to feel it for myself, because why would I just believe what you say? I want to experience it for myself. And I know my girl child is going to come out 10 times worse than I am. So I have to get ahead of the game. Okay, I have to get ahead of her and her mistakes. Okay, I have to be open with her. And I'm being open with everybody so that you don't fall down these paths. Like, stop looking for love in places. How many times do people tell other people this? How many times do we say this? You can't look for love in these broken places, in these hopeless spaces. Okay, Rihanna may have told you that we found love in a hopeless place, but I'm here to tell you that there is no love in the hopeless place. There is toxicity. There is hurt. There is failure there. Okay, there's no love there. And whatever love you think you find, it's fake. It's fake. It's not real love. I had to tell my ex, no, keep that fake love. Because that's what you're giving me by offering me apologies with no change. You can have that fake love. I don't want that. I don't need that. When you have something better to offer me, then you know you can come back. But otherwise, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. So So stop looking for love anywhere but within yourself. And that's so corny. It's so cliche. It's like, okay, well, maybe I don't want to fucking love myself. Okay. But if you think you're going to find somebody else to love you without you loving yourself, I'm just letting you know that's not really going to work. It's not. And maybe you're content with that. Maybe fake love is okay to you. Maybe that feels good to you. Maybe that is something you enjoy. And that's completely on you. But I'm just letting you know, if you want to heal healthy, which is the title of my next book, Healing Healthy, then you gotta stop it. You have to grow up sometime. Being healthy, being mentally healthy is maturity. Acknowledging that you have a problem, that's growth. Acknowledging that you need help, that you want to change, that's growth. And that's what you need. So, I've given you my little spiel. That is why I make these videos. That is why I tell my stories. That is why I am an open book, because I already did it for us, baby girl. I did it. I've been there. You don't gotta go there. I already went there. I brought you back a souvenir. It's my broken heart. You ain't gotta go there, friend. It's okay. I did it for us. I took one for the team. I've been in every kind of situation there is possibly to be in. I did it for us. You don't gotta do it. Let's heal. Let's heal together. Because it's not worth it. So, I hope you enjoy my stories. I hope you learn something. I hope you're entertained, because I can look back now and be entertained. It wasn't entertainment back then, but I'm entertained now because I know better. And I hope you feel better. So stay mentally whole, guys.